Are you teaching backwards? You should be. You need to start doing backwards lesson planning. Backward lesson planning, I have a whole blog post on my sciencebysinai.com where you start at the end of your lab, the end of your activity. And it doesn't matter if you're a science teacher or not, the end of your activity, and you're going to move backwards. So for example, you want to make sure that you ask yourself, why are they doing this lab? What do I want the kids to walk away with when they leave my room? What do I want them to walk away with? So you need to budget in 3 or 4 minutes for them to sit and pull everything together in a summary. All right, so that's like your 3 minutes. Then you need to go backwards a little bit more. How much cleanup time do you need? Add a little bit more minutes in your brain. How much cleanup time? Okay. Now you want to add how long it takes to do the lab. Tack on another 7 minutes because it's going to take longer than you thought. Okay, so now you have your conclusion, you have your cleanup, you have your actual activity, and now you want to go to your introduction. Now, one of the little tricks that I use is I write up everything. I write up all my labs ahead of time. It's so much easier from year to year. And what I do is I give them the homework and I say, read this tonight and come in tomorrow. And I'm going to know when you walk in if you read your homework on how to do the procedure, because the kids that read it will be like, okay, I need my car, I need my stopwatch, I need the ramps, and they're ready to rumble. And the rest of the kids are like, and in 5 seconds if they didn't read it. But it really helps, it takes away those minutes at the beginning of the class where you're introducing the whole shebang. So speaking of introducing, one of the biggest things that I used to notice, sadly, was that as the kids were leaving at the other end, they would make it like some sort of a statement or something, or some misconception. I'd be like, oh my gosh, they don't even know why they just did this lab. So in the beginning of your class, you need to make them understand why they did this lab in relation to what you've been learning all week. So you have this brief introduction, and hopefully they've already learned the procedure. Then they're going to do the lab, then they're going to do cleanup, and then they're going to sit down and pull everything together to make sure that they don't walk out with those misconceptions. So that's backwards learning lesson planning. You start from the end and move backwards. It works so well. So this is on sciencebysinai.com. Take care.